Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Kalathis kicks to Papanikolaou. Good. Great play by Kalathis to set it up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Papanikolaou. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up Giannis. Kalathis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Tries again. He lays it in.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's the floater. That one good for 2.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
A minute 42 left in the first. Pass to Chanchar. On the wing, Doncic. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Giannis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. And you take a look at this home team. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. To the middle. Here's Blažić. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
That's tipped. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dragic. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Comes up empty down low. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Yeah, easy call.
He misses the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Nikolic. No good that time. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. It's deflected. Pass to Toby. The shot from the low post is good.
Now, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bucket is good.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So it's the visitors now. 4-point game.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Giannis outside. 1:32 left in the first half. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Good! Giannis from deep.
That's something Giannis wants to do, increase that percentage every year from behind the arc.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The three ball from Doncic.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter puncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Out to Doncic. For the three. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Doncic has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Pass to Calathes. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
He's been looking for a shot early on, going right at the defenders and keeping them on their heels.
With the way he's played, it makes. And now, not a bad. And that's a halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Chanshaw. Pass to Doncic. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Chanshaw, the pass to Doncic. Hits from the high post. Doncic has got 8 points.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Nikolai. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Pass to Chanshaw. Back to Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And so far, the story on Luka Doncic, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Doncic. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. Good on the triple. 14 points for him.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
To the paint. Misses the baby hook. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Calathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Now here's Giannis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 20 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Papanikolaou. To stop the run. Jump shot is good that time.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Chanchan. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So both teams making some changes here. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low. Here's Papanikolaou. Another shot. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Papanikolaou's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here is Doncic. 20 points for him. Here's the three. No good on the shot. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one.
The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And
You got to make hustle plays. Be first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pass to Kalaitzakis. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. And here is Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Being certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. To the middle, Nikolic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pass to Chanchan. Shot clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Chanchan. Off target from outside.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Doncic looking it over. Shoots from 14. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Up top, Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Giannis kicks to Papanikolaou. No good there.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
To force OT. What a shot!
Oh, yes.
Amazing!
That one counts.
Unreal.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The 12-footer. Giannis has got 19 points.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Doncic. Pass to to Chunchar. Doncic outside. Coathis grabs the ball.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great and-one play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Here's Doncic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit. And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to Chunchar. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The three for Doncic. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Giannis. That shot missing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Puts it up off the inbound. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll be back with you. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line.
Here we go.
Oh, and they take the lead. Doncic has got 39.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Back to Giannis. A floater. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Pass to Chunchar. That three off the mark. He's been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Got it. Good job in the low post. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Doncic outside. Here's Doncic. To the middle. Luka throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Doncic. A floater. Good.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Defensively, you cover the paint. Too much to handle inside.
From 7. Doncic, no good. Tense moments here late in overtime as they look to take the lead.
You cannot afford to come up empty.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, 6 on the shot clock. It's good! And Will Hardy is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, that they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A double over. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry.
Ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baberovic. No good from outside. Here's Jokic. Offline with a three. Covered by Jokic. Pass to Baberovic. And here's Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Here's Larkin. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy.
Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic in the post. Working on Şengün. Jokic is doubled. Pass to Bogdanovic. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Şengün with it. There's a screen. He can't get that one to fall. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Bogdanovic. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 6.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Şengün, no good.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's Jokic, high post. Knocked away. And here they come. 11 feet out. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, they eked that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that one drops for him. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Bogdanovic. Connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Osman. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. The 3 is up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Jovic. They set the pick. Lets it go from the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Larkin. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Baberovic. 3 seconds left. And he lays it in. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Guduric. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Here's Teodosic. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Jokic. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Back to Jokic. Jokic the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Osman. No points so far. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot. Jokic, no good. Pass to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Covered by Jokic. No luck on that one. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Teodosic. Kept alive. Jokic muscles it down.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. And some of the best NBA defenders of late. The steals leaders among shooting guards the last month. 4th, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
The overall quickness of these guys is just flat out incredible. I mean, quick feet, quick hands. That's why they're effective perimeter defenders.
Effective doesn't begin to describe this crew. Their defensive skills are game-changing. And it isn't just the steals. It's the ability they have to get in their opponents' heads and force them into bad decisions. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
There's 49 seconds left in the second period. There's a screen. The three. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got 13 now.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile.
Okay, guys, now let's see. Appreciate you joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
That puts him in the lead. 11 points in the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Takes the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 14 feet away. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Şengün, the screen. Over to the wing. Pass to Baberovic. Now Şengün. 4-3. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 5 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets a floater go. And it's good. 2 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Timeout. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You take a look at the home team. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7 seed. And now around 2 minutes gone by. In the hey! How about that?
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. And here's Jokic. Fires the 3. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Over to the left wing. Here's Larkin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Larkin's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
From deep, Jokic knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
Yeah, that's what makes Jokic an MVP caliber player. His ability to be consistent from deep.
Hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Bogdanovic. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Bogdanovic has got 15 points.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Larkin with the bucket. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Jokic in the post. In deep. That's easy work for Jokic. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Topic, and it's Teodosic in at the point. Shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Shot on the wing. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The shot that time not on target.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Topic.
Get there, get there.
It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jovic from behind the arc. The shot, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Korkmaz. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Topic. That shot missing. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Korkmaz, good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams changing it up here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Bogdanovic from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Larkin. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. There's Bogdanovic with the three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Şengün. Count it. Good. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Pass to Bogdanovic. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! And that one brings them within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovic. Cash. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Larkin. Now Şengün. Covered by Jokic. Releases. It's in!
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They
should be in for a good one here, Richard. This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Murray. R.J. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
And Mills kicks to Giddey. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Barrett. Last game we saw him score 13. Olynyk can't hit. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Mills. Murray against Giddey. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
It's Barrett on the wing. Lyles kicks to Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Whew. Right now they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Mills passes to Giddey. The tray. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Plays it up and banks it in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Giddey. Teardrop shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Barrett. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He's off on that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Here's Landale. Pass to Exum. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Olynyk. Driving inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Here's Mills. Outside, Green. Back to Mills. 4 on the shot clock. And Simmons kicks to Mills. Sinks the triple. Mills has got 5 now.
Great find by Simmons. He's always looking to create the best shot possible for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Leading by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Brooks. Scoreless thus far. Down low. No good from Clark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside for Simmons. Here's Daniels. Defended by Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Daniels.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The drive by Brooks. And he banks in the layup.
And this is Brooks at his best, attacking, getting physical with the defense, and finishing on the drive.
Timeout.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams changing it up here. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Pass to Daniels. Now Simmons. Back to Daniels. And here is Baines. Olynyk is covering. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Daniels. Barrett covering. Lets it go from deep. Daniels, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Barrett, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Murray outside. Pass to Wiles. The three. Landale grabs the miss. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Giddey, the pass to Mills. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Murray dishes to Olynyk. Back to Murray. Olynyk, a screen on Ingles. Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Murray. Covered by Mills. Wiles kicks to Barrett. Wiles hits a screen for Barrett. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Barrett's got 5 points so far. Here's Giddy. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddy was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Brooks feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Murray. Shoots over Mills, and it's Murray, that time on the assist by Brooks. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And now and that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Josh Giddey is out there with Mills, and it's Joe Ingles, then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. A magnificent 69% in this game. Here's Murray. Money from the wing. He's got 10.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Olynyk has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Ingles with a screen on Murray. Inside. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his first basket of the night.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
Knocked loose. Pass to Exum. Takes a 3. Ingles can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Dort, he's checked in for life. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mills passes to Exum. Buries it from three-point range. Exum's got 9.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Dort finds Murray. Dort against Ingles. Dort wide open. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Obviously, Dort wants to be a dependable option offensively, and he's put in the work to make that happen.
Exum dishes to Mills. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Onside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Down low. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Back to Mills. Pass to Giddey. Here's Landale. And it's off from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ingles against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Exum passes to Giddey. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
3 seconds left. He can't get it to go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up 5. And time for the Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Dylan Brooks out there with Lou George. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clark in at the center position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Simmons finds Baines. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The ball with incredible accuracy.
Timeout, timeout.
68% so far. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes. They've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Pass to Ingles. Mills looking it over. Here's Landale. Basket good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Pass to Exum. Mills in the corner. And here's Exum. Giddey with it. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Spins. And Mills kicks to Giddey. Pass to Exum. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Giddey with the bounce pass. On the wing, Ingles. It's up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lyles, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Giddey the pass to Mills. Takes the 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Pass to Lyles. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the
manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Here's Kalathis. There's a screen. Antetokounmpo outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. From 7. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Drills it from deep.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Down low. Here's Baberovic, and that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Pass to Larkin, to the left wing. Here's Şengün. Six on the shot clock. Şengün, the screen. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the triple. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Şengün. Basket's good.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points. There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And he lobs it up. Rob. Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Papanikolaou. To the middle. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Larkin. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Dorsey.
I'm open.
Here's the floater, and he gets that one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Larkin passes to Korkmaz. Three-pointer. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Dorsey. To the left side wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. That one is off. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Larkin passes to Korkmaz. A minute 42 left in the first half of this one. Takes a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Korkmaz, no good. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Here's Baberovic. Off target with the 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. So they take the lead.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And there's the drive. That one's good for 2. 7 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Hey, who got him?
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and the jam by Giannis. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From deep three-point range. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And the next topic to that does it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Baberovic. And a miss there on the triple. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
To the left wing. Pass to Baberovic. And they pick up 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Baberovic has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Papanikolaou. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Down low. And Şengün throw it down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the home team. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Here's Larkin. He's got 5. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. 5 to shoot. He shoots it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Baberovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Antetokounmpo outside. To the paint. Here's Calathes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Inside. And there's the screen. Here's Larkin. Yep, that one goes. Larkin's got 7 points.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Şengün.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
And that one misses. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Osman with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 is up. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Pulls it in from the elbow. The rebound by Osman. Now Şengün. Misses in close.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Fires for three. Sinks it from distance. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Kalitakis. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. On Thursday, and then on Sunday.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Giannis with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick work. But the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Antetokounmpo with it. What a make! Giannis for 3.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Antetokounmpo covering. Up top, Şengün. Clock at 6. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Papanikolaou. To the paint. Antetokounmpo, right. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, thank you, Allie. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. Antetokounmpo covering. Good work there as it goes.
cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They set the pick. Here's Larkin. Off target from three-point range.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Missed inside.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
They're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's Baberovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
24 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This is the tray.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and
Season in our sights now, Stan. How much of a toll does a regular season take on the coach?
Well, Kevin, the big thing is you just don't sleep a lot because you're running on adrenaline and your mind is always going, looking for more and more answers, so it can be exhausting mentally.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jokic high post. Shoots it, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Giddey against Bogdanovich. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Ingles with the screen for Exum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Jokic a screen. No good that time.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Mills finds Giddey. Now here's Exum. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Now here's Jokic. Guarded closer. Outside Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. And you take a look at this home team. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giddey against Bogdanovich. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Bogdanovich wide open. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pass to Exum. Here's Landale. No good from outside. Here's Jovic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Giddey. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Giddey's got 10.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Bogdanovich looking around. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock to the left side wing. Shot from 12, and that's good for 2. He's got 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Yeah, that was a sharp start, but we've got a long way to go. They're going to have to sustain that intensity.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Teodosic out there with Topic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Simmons passes to Daniels. Bobbed up there for Green.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Pass to Topic. And here's Jokic, covered by Baines. Jokic draws the double. Here's Topic. And here's Jokic. Here's Topic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Simmons on the wing. To the inside. And there's the call on Nikola Topic. That's his first foul. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Into the lane. And stolen by Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got his first points of the night.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Pass to Teodosic. Jokic with a screen on Simmons. Teodosic. Green with the rebound. Gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. In close. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out left to the wing. Jokic rising up.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Simmons passes to Baines. Pass to Furphy. Back to Baines. He doesn't hit that one.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
To the middle. Here's Teodosic. Milutinov. And Simmons with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Daniels passes to Green. That shot, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Teodosic. Sinks the triple. Now here's Green. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Green's got 5 minutes.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah,
And since we have... And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Joe Ingles. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. To the paint. With some arc. Got a hand on it. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Pass to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Exum. He's got 12.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
To the left wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a three. And he's good on the three ball. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Mills kicks to Giddey. Exum deciding where to go with it. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. There's a good screen. Let's go. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Exum. Ingles in the corner. Outside, Green. Simmons with it. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Good. Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
They set the pick. Fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Petrushev. Inside. And Jovic gets it to go.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And here's Exum. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Exum.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
From the arc. And Baines pulls it down. Back to Green. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Good awareness from Daniels there. to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Baines. Cans the runner on the inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Green taking his time here. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Baines. Jokic with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Bogdanovic for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Giddey, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Exum passes to Ingles. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovic with the screen. Jokic kicks to Bogdanovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovic's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Giddey finds Ingles. The three from Mills. Hangs home the trifecta.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Bogdanovic. And Giddey gets it to go.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Giddey with it. Gets an open look and hits.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
From past the arc, money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
To tie it up. Right between the eyes. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
They could win it. Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
Down it goes at the buzzer.
now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Larkin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's off. He's off on the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, they set a pick. Doncic outside, launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 6.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Osman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Doncic. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Now here's Şengün. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Dragic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Larkin passes to Korkmaz. He takes it in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Out to the wing. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Baberovic. Still no points. Pass to Korkmaz. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Back to Dragic. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Baberovic. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 5. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Baberovic. Back to Korkmaz. All sorts of time. Yes, on the jumper.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Baberovic. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Doncic. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
First trip to the line for him here. Doncic hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Şengün, no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Larkin, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Here's the three. Drains the triple. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey there, everybody. You got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost to let you know that they're doing the right thing right now.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Appreciate you joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's Larkin. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Chanchar. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Here's Baberovic. And the layup is good off the glass. Baberovic has got his second basket. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And that one's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down the defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
And there's a physicality to Şengün's game. He's not scared down low at all.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot that time not on target. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Larkin. No good. That would have tied it. Larkin's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. A minute 37 left to play in the third. Doncic left side. From deep. Doncic, count it.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Shooting the rock at 58%. 46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Larkin. Şengün, the screen. Jacks up with 3. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Down low. Dragic left side. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Korkmaz pulls it in. Here's Larkin. Chalk up 2 there. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. That shot off. Pass to Osman. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Osman's got his first points in this one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Shot is up. Off target with the open look. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Pass to Larkin to take the lead. That shot is off. Shooting 59% on this one. A good average. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Two points. That one goes.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Baberovic. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Lets it go from 14. And that one comes up a bit short.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
.124 left in the game. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Larkin. Here's Baberovic. 11 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Pass to Larkin. From the arc. No luck on that one.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Out to the right wing. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Here's Larkin. To the left side wing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
And there's the patience right there. Şengün surveys the floor and finds his guy. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Oh, the trifecta!
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So it's the home team now.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. He got it up in time. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Doncic. You see the strength.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Down low. Here's Baberovic. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. Now here's Doncic. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Fires it. Marking no good.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And here's Doncic outside. Money from deep.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Here's Baberovic. No good with a layup. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Doncic outside. Money.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Baberovic. Oh, gets the free to fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Both teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Giddey kicks to Exum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Giannis. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Giannis outside. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First one falls for him. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And so he hits both. Now Ingles. Pass to Mills. Now Simmons. Here's Giddey. Exum with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Here's Papanikolaou. Giannis inside. Ingles covering. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ingles passes to Simmons. The shot, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Count it. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Giddey, it's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Giannis. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Pass to Exum. Here's Ingles. On the wing, Giddey. 5 points in the game. Good. He has 7.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
Now here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. And he gets it to go.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. It's sent back down by Simmons. from deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. For 3. Cans it from downtown.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And that one, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Baines. Daniels with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
You've got Josh Green. Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. We've got Daniels. He's out there with Simmons. Aaron Baines out there with Green. And it's Furphy in at the 4. Here's Kelly Zykis. He's covered by Daniels. Kelly Zykis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Green taking his time here. Now here's Simmons. Nothing on the board. Shot's good by Furphy.
In that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Simmons kicks to Daniels. Here's Furphy. Antetokounmpo defending. Green bounce pass. Pass to Daniels. Here's Furphy. Off target from three-point range. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Right wing, pass to Antetokounmpo. And he hits it to tie the game up. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. And here is Simmons. Now, here's Baines. Here's Furphy. 6 to shoot. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up from 12. It's sent back down by Simmons. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from this. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once.
Taking a closer look at the first. Thanks for joining us. Now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Mills. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Mills. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Ingles. Giddey kicks to Ingles. And here's Exum. No good on the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And to the Kumbo inside. Covered by Mills. And that one's good. Onto the Kumbo.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Mills with it. Scoreless thus far. Buries the long-range jumper.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
To the middle. Here's Calathis. Good work defensively by Ingles.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Back to Mills from the arc. Calathis grabs the board.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Over Ingles. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Giddey the pass to Landale. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Mills kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Jump shot is good. Exum's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Calathis. And good that time. Calathis has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Landale pass to Green. Misses in close. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. To the right side. Calathis passes to Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos. The three-pointer off the mark. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Green kicks to Simmons. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Daniels. Green's got his second bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Got it off in time. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 3.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking. Everyone get down. We got to be.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Simmons feeling it out a bit.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Fires for 3. And Baines pulls it down. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Thibault finds Green. Now here's Simmons. Thibault on the wing. Back to Green. And Green slams it in. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
To the inside. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
That one drops for him.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Giannis outside. From range, Giannis takes it.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Pass to Landale. Here's Exum with the drive. He gets it in there.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one. Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Ingles dishes to Exum. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. No good with the triple. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Giannis passes to Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Papanikolaou. He can't get that one to fall. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And here's Exum. Takes it inside. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Giddey. Yes!
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the...
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry.
Quickly approaching.
You know, from players to coaches to announcers, BA, we all look forward to that break, the All-Star break. It's a great time to reset, to re-energize, to recharge, and to get mentally prepared for what's next.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Lets a three fly on target from range.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Diaz. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
That three's off the mark. Jokic the screen. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Aldama grabs the board. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Picked by Aldama. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 9 points in his last outing. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Here's Diaz. Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Aldama. Hernan Gomez on the wing. From downtown. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Count that bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Here's Teodosic. Bogdanovic into the lane. Here's Teodosic. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Rubio. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, slick play that time by Rubio, doing what the guard's supposed to, force the defender to make a decision. And when he does, Rubio able to find the roller where he can do something with the ball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogdanovic, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the basket by Rubio.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the book. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4 slot.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
To the paint. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. He has 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1. Now here's Jokic. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the visitors here. Sitting pretty at this point of the season. Second place and looking to move to first. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Rubio. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Rubio's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The best way to spread out this defense is for Rubio to hit a few more of these.
Pass to Jokic. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Count the basket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Rubio looking around. From 8 feet. Connects. The jumper drops. Rubio's got 9. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
1:51 left in the first half of this game. Buries it from 3.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The home team on D. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jokic the screen. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Outside Rubio. Picked by Aldama. Here's the 3. And it's Rubio with the 3. 15 points in the game.
Screen and roll, when executed properly, an absolute nightmare to defend. Rubio runs it well.
4-3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Jovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Jovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Aldama outside. Fires from deep. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Bogdanovic with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jovic. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. And this game is tied up now.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep always a valuable commodity in today's game.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
And time for a look here. That does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Ricky Rubio. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a three. Can't hit that one. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Diaz. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. Diaz has got 7 points in the game.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. No good.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3. Diaz has got 6 here in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Diaz. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Inside. Bogdanovic from long range. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Diaz. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 13. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Bogdanovic on the wing. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Jokic, good.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the home team. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. Outside Rubio for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And there's a pick. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Garuba. Can't get it to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jovic passes to Bogdanovic. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
3/4 of play and a close one here. Leading by just 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Topic to take the lead. Doesn't go that time. We've got Topic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Topic for 3. On target from range.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Teodosic. An easy 2 on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Diaz. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Jokic. Sinks the 15-footer.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. Picked by Aldama. Drops in the 3. Diaz has got 12 points in just the second half. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
In deep. That's easy work for Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Footer. He can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he sinks it.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Diaz. 3-pointer off the mark. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
There's Bogdanovich with the three, and nails the tray.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
On defense, the visiting team. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Diaz passes to Aldama. The 3 ball. And knocks down the 3. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought.